Hello children, once again I am with you. In previous class I completed fractions chapter. Today I am going to start decimal numbers. This is completely new chapter for you. First we will discuss about place values which you learned in the previous classes. Okay, so please see the class. You know the place values, right? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. Ones place, I am writing 1. Okay, and tens place, I am going to write 10 here. See, ones to 10, you are going. This 1 I am going to multiply by 10. This is tens place. Is it clear, children? Now, same way, tens to hundreds. This is hundreds place, right? Hundreds place. This tens place, you are multiplying by 10, you will get 100. Okay, children? Again, this is thousands place. This 100, if you are multiplying by 10, you will get 1000. Like this, it will goes. Right? That means right to left. While going there, each time you are multiplying by 10, next place value will come. Right? In reversing order, this is very important. Listen carefully. After that, I will tell you the definition of decimal numbers. Okay, children? See, reversing order. See here 1000 to 100. While coming, you should divide that number by 10. 1000 if you are dividing by 10, you will get the answer 100. Right? This is reversing order. Again, 100 to tens. Again, you should divide by 10. You will get the tens. Tens place. Same way, tens to ones. You are dividing by tens place value. You are dividing by 10. You will get the ones place digit. That means left to right, you are going each time you should divide by 10. Next place value will come. Okay, children? Now, you are going to ones to next place. Ones to next place. What is the place value of the digit 1? When it moves further right to this place, you should divide by 10. This 1 you should divide by 10. Then what will that is 1 by 10 means 1 by 10. We will read it as 10th place. We will read it as 10th place. 10th place. Is it clear, children? See, ones place, you are going to its right side. You should divide ones plus digit by 10. Divided by 10. Then its value is 1 by 10. Clear, children? Again, you are moving to next place. Here to here. This 1 by 10, you should divide it by 10. We will solve it. 1 by 10. In place of divided by 10, what we have to write? Multiplication. Already learned in fractions. And this 10 will go to 1 by 10. Then its value is 1 ones are 1, 10 into 10, 100. So what is the next value? 1 by 100. This hundredth place. This is hundredth place. Like that, so on. Is it clear, children? Next, if you are dividing 1 by 100, you are dividing by 10, what will come? 1 by 1000. That is thousandth place. See here, this is tens, this is tens, this is hundred, this is hundredths. Clear, children? These are the place values. See here, this ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Now this is the new place, right? While doing one right side to this side, this is the new place, and this is also new place. These new places you can separate by a dot. These new places you can separate by a dot. This is a decimal point. This we will read as decimal point. This is decimal point. Clear, children? So before number we will call as whole number. We will call as whole number. And point after numbers we will call as decimal numbers. Decimal numbers. Is it clear, children? This is very important. To separate whole number and decimal number, you should put a dot. I will explain with example. Okay? See, for example, 137. This is a number. You know, this is ones, this is tens, and this is hundreds. Right? After that, I am writing another number. This is tens place value. Tens place value. These values we are separating by a dot. Right? Separating by a dot. Okay? See, this number we will read as whole number. Whole number. And this is we will call as decimal point. Decimal point. Decimal point after we are separating decimal numbers, we are separating a whole number and decimal numbers by using a dot. And this is called decimal numbers. Decimal numbers. This is also called as decimal fraction. This is also called as decimal fraction. Okay? See here, 1 by 10 is also can be written as 0.1. This is also can be written as 0.1. 1 by 100 means here 1, so 0. How many zeros in the down? 2 zeros. Instead of 1, you should write the point. 2 zeros means 2 numbers. Point after 2 numbers are there. That is the, if it is 100 in the denominator, point after 2 numbers. If 10 means in the denominator 1 0 is there, point after 1 number. If in the denominator 3 zeros are there, point after 3 numbers. Okay? Like that you remember. See here 5, 137.51. It can be written as, see, this is the whole number I said, right? Whole number. Whole numbers, how to write the place values, you know that. 1 is hundreds place, So 1 into 100 plus 3 is in tens place. 3 tens are 30 plus 7 is in ones place. 7 ones are 7. This is a point before numbers. Now, how can you write the point after numbers? See here, instead of point, you should write and 5 in place of 5. 5 is in tens place. See, this is ones, this is tens. So that is 5 by 10. Plus, in hundreds place, can be written as 1 by 100. This is also can be written as, say, 100 plus 30 plus 7 plus 5 by 10 means 0.5. See, here 1 0. So, point after how many numbers you can write? Only one number. After that, plus. Here in the denominator, 2 zeros. So, point after how many numbers we have to write? 2 numbers. That is 0.01. Here 1 only there. So, that 1 should be right in the hundredths place. That 1 should be right in the hundredths place. Before tenth place, this is what we have to write? 0. This is the conversion of expanded form. Okay? See children, 1 by 10 means what is the meaning? See, total 10 parts. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Out of 10 parts, 1 is shaded. You know that in the fractions. That is the value of 1 by 10. Okay. Suppose 2 parts are shaded. Then what is this part? 2 by 10. 2 by 10. Here how many zeros? 1 0. So point after how many numbers? 1 number. What is that number? 2. So that is the value of 0.2. Okay children? Then what is this value? 1 by 10 value already I told you. That is 0.1. Okay? Okay children? Suppose if a fraction divided into 100 parts, like this, it is divided into 100 parts. Suppose one part is shaded. One part is shaded. Then what is the fraction? 1 by 100. Right? So, where is this 1 you can write? Here 2 zeros. That means point after 2 numbers. Right? But here 1 number is there. That is in the place of hundredths. That means this is the hundredth place. Before number you should write 0. So 1 by 100 means, what is the value of 1 by 100? 0.01. Here, suppose 3 points you are shading. Total how many parts? The total parts you should write in the denominator. How many parts are shaded? 3 parts are shaded. That 3 you should write in the numerator. This can be converted into decimal fraction. See the denominators. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros. Right? That means point after you should write 2 numbers. Right? Here how many numbers are present in the numerator? 1 number. That number you should always write in the last hundredths column. But tens column not there. Then in that place you should write 0. So 3 by 100. What is the you should convert into decimal fraction. This is 0.03. Okay. Suppose these are all your shaded. That means out of 100, 30 are shaded. Then what is the fraction for 30 numbers? See here I am writing that 30 by 100. Right? This is the fraction. You should convert into decimal fraction. Here how many numbers? How many zeros? 2 zeros. So point after how many numbers it will come? 2 numbers will come. What are those 2 numbers? 0 and 3. That is tens plus hundreds plus digit. Tens plus digit is 3 and hundreds plus digit is 0. So what is the value of 30 by 100? 0.30. Always you should read a point after numbers individually. Don't read it as 30. You should read 30. 0.30. And one more example I will tell you. 17.35. See how I read it. Did you listen? Point before number is a whole number. We read it as generally 17. Point after numbers, you should not read 35. You should read it as 3, 5 individually. That is very important. While reading point after numbers, we read it as individually. This is the new syllabus for you. That's why again and again I am going to explain. Okay? See here, Nana. Mixed fraction with the denominators 10. The denominators 10. See here. Suppose 1 by 1. 1 by 10. This is a mixed fraction because this is a whole number and this is a proper fraction. The combination of mixed fraction and the combination of whole number and mixed fraction is the combination of whole number and proper fraction is called mixed fraction. I told you so many times the combination of whole number and proper fraction is called mixed fraction. Right? See here, whole number. What I read it as whole number. So where we should write this whole number? In decimal numbers before the point. I already told you. Before the point we will read it as whole number, whole part, and this is the decimal point. After that what we will call decimal numbers. I told you. So this I told you this is the whole number. So this always you should write point before. This is the fraction, proper fraction, 1 by 10. What is the value of 1 by 10? 0.1. Here no need to write 0 because 1 is there. So after that what we have to write? 1. This is conversion of mixed fraction into decimal fraction, 1.1. Okay children? Suppose one more example I will explain. 45, 3 by 10. 45 is a whole number, right? 45, 3 by 10. This is a mixed fraction. This is the whole number and this is the proper fraction. This is the combination of whole number and proper fraction. That you should convert into decimal numbers. Whole number you should write before the point, right? So that is 45.3 by 10 means point after 10. 1 point, one number that is 3. 45.3. It read it as 45.3. This is the whole part and this is the decimal point and this is the decimal number. That means what is in simple manner, what we will tell about decimal number? The fraction having 10, 100. Now I am going to explain decimal number definition. A fraction having denominators ten, hundred, thousand, etc. are there. Those fractions are called decimal numbers. This is the definition of decimal number.